Hi guys, my name is Serge and you're watching Hex Gambling News TV, a channel about news in the gambling world and everything that has to do around it. Today we will be talking about the new rules from the Gambling Commission that came into force on October 31st, 2018. And they were designed to protect the consumer, the gambler, from evil and dishonest gambling businesses. And of course, to check out that if they are rightly treated. The changes are: A. It will be easier to take action, including imposing fines against gambling businesses that break the advertising rules, such as advertising that appeals particularly to children or glamorous gamblings. B. Firms will face action for advertising failings by third-party affiliates. C. It will be quicker and easier to take action for breaches of consumer law, such as unfair and misleading practices or unreasonable restrictions on withdrawals. D. Firms will have to provide better complaint processes, including an 8-week deadline for complaints to be resolved. E. Action can be taken against gambling firms that send spam marketing emails or texts. Well, in other words, it means, hey gambling businesses, you better get your shit together, because the fists of justice have become even more stronger. You know what I mean? Neil MacArthur, Gambling Commission Chief Executive, said, "Protecting the interests of consumers is a priority for us and needs to be a priority for gambling operators. These changes will protect consumers from irresponsible advertising and misleading promotions, ensure that they can withdraw their money more easily, and will mean that the firms have to deal with complaints more swiftly." Well, that's what I said. Also, there is a video on the Gambling Commission official website from Ian Angus, Program Director for the Consumer Protection and Empowerment of Pradeep Rajania, Senior Manager for Consumer Policy, explain how these changes will affect the operators and of course how the consumers will be, better protected if of course you need more information, more precise information about this matter. I know guys, you gotta say something like, but Serge, why should we check out another video on the official website about the rules if you just already told us the rules? Okay, you got me there, you got me. But I gave you a brief summary of what this guy was trying to say. But of course, if you want to check the whole video...
We've made some changes to the license conditions and codes of practice. And I'm here with Ian today to find out what these changes mean for licensees and consumers.
So Ian, tell us what these new changes are. The changes are fivefold.
So Ian says that, first of all, operators will be required to abide by UK advertising codes, which are written by the Committees of Advertising Practices and enforced by the Agnostic Standards Authority, which, in my humble opinion, is quite okay, is quite good, If harmonization and standardization gets into the sphere of people's lives, well, I think that this means that somebody is trying to rule their lives. We're not gonna be talking about the USSR or the Nazi Germans, if you know what I mean. But in my opinion, standardization, well, in general, it's good. What do you think about it? Thirdly, operators will be required to comply with consumer law, particularly in relation to online promotions and withdrawal of consumer funds. What the hell? This looks like from the category, hey, I thought it was good. Well, laws and regulations should be respected, right? I guess so. What do you think? I think this is a good start, right? Fourthly, operators will be required to introduce better complaint handling processes, and we are introducing a new 8-week limit for the resolution of customer complaints. That is just amazing. That is great. If you are planning on, cleaning up the mess and make it all right, a constructive review is a must. Now, not only do we have the opportunity to leave stars, to leave comments on the sites that we attend, you are given the time to compose your ideas and your reviews and your comments about the site that you attended. 8 weeks, well, personally me, I cannot wait for 10 minutes, so I will just get right on it. But if you, let's say, didn't receive a feedback for, let's say, I don't know, 2 months, I think you should be nervous. That's my opinion, because I would. The final thing, operators will be required to ensure that they don't spam UK consumers by electronic means. Well, nobody likes spam, especially in an electronic way. Wait a minute, not electronic way. I hope they won't be sending us the advertisement tied up on a brick through our window. That would be crazy. Wait a minute. In general, all these regulations and innovations will be able to somehow protect the customer from the violations. And in this case, the customer, the casino, and the authorities that are trying to send the flames of hell on this casino will know what standards have been violated. You know why? Because these standards now do exist. Despite the fact that these rules relate to advertising and withdrawal of money from the consumer, they have established a specific framework in which they show how you can deal with these violations, how everything works, and most importantly, how to write down your complaints. Well, operators from now on will be able to translate all these innovations and explain to their personnel how to work from now on, how to follow the rules, and of course to see all the horrors that these violations have. Well, that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you think about these rules in the comment section below. Like, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell reminder for more interesting stories. My name is Serge, and as always, gamble responsibly.